13 minutes now past the hour. If Michigan is a make-or-break state for Mitt Romney, the same might be said for South Carolina and Senator Fred Thompson. This polling average shows the former senator in fourth place there. And some folks think the Palmetto State might be his last stand. Well, what does he think about that? Let's ask him. Fred Thompson live in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Senator, good morning. Nice to have you back on our show today.
You didn't mention the part about me moving up in the polls.
I was just about to get to that, but you know what I want to do? I wanted you to handle that part of the interview. What, are you closing the gap, Senator?
Yeah, it's pretty clear that I am. But it is. Getting back to your question, just having a little fun with you there. It's very important that I do very well here. There's no question about it, and we have the real prospects of doing so. We've made quite a bit of advances here in the last week or so. We're taking our campaign to the grassroots, you know, going all over the state and back again, talking to the people. And it's the turnouts and the polls have been really good.
Yeah, you know, when you talk about the breadbasket of your campaign, this is really the heart and soul about what you're targeted, and that's really going back a couple months. I want to talk in general about the Republican Party now. Newt Gingrich was on ABC over the weekend. He was on Fox and Friends this morning talking about the end of the Ronald Reagan era is over. Now, you made a major point about this in our Fox debate over the last weekend. Do you agree with that statement, that the Ronald Reagan era of conservatism is over?
No, I don't, and that's what sparked our discussion, as you said, on the Fox debate when Governor Huckabee's campaign manager kind of let the cat out of the bag, and he said he believed that it was too. That's kind of like saying the era of our Constitution is over. I mean, the Reagan coalition was not just about the circumstances of that day, it was about fundamental principles that's guided us since the beginning of our country. It's based upon the Constitution, which is based upon the wisdom of the ages and an understanding of human nature and the kind of role that a limited government ought to play in our society, and the need for strong national security, national defense, regardless of what the circumstances of the day were. So, no, that's not over at all. And I think the Republicans would be making a terrible mistake if they felt like they needed to follow the public opinion polls.
Here's what Gingrich's point is, that nobody has filled this vacuum. You have at least publicly tried to do that. You made a point of it in the debate last week, that this is a battle for the heart and soul of the Republican Party. Who wins that battle?
Yeah. Well, we're going to see, because I've tried to draw the line as starkly as I can. I think when you look at the approach of Governor Huckabee and Senator McCain, they clearly are moving away from what I consider to be the sound constitutional, traditional principles that the Reagan coalition was founded upon. It's not just the personality of Ronald Reagan; it's those basic principles of the things that allowed us to win the Cold War and allowed us to have a growing and vibrant economy. Those things are just as applicable as they ever were, and I'm proud to carry that banner when others seem to be moving away from it.
You know, Senator, you mentioned Mike Huckabee twice now. There is a debate out there also that suggests that you're doing the work for John McCain by going after Mike Huckabee in South Carolina. Is there truth to that?
Did you hear me just mention? Did you hear me just mention John McCain?
I didn't know if that was cover or not, so I thought I'd throw it on the table for you. Clear it up.
Oh, that's cover. It's cover. Well, I understand those are the Huckabee talking points now. Instead of addressing the issues, I had several policy differences that I had with him when we were standing there, man to man, face to face. He didn't answer any of them. Now, 3 days later, he comes back with accusations like this and that. It's all about process and doing somebody else's work. The notion that I've been doing what I've been doing for the last several months, day and night, to be some kind of a stalking horse for somebody else, is beyond ludicrous.
Senator, thank you for your time. It's always a pleasure to have you on, and always good to talk to you. Fred Thompson in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Good luck down there, okay? Thank you. 18 minutes past.
Thank you.
Here's Megan.
And